Hey everybody, welcome back to another Flea Market Finds episode. And this is stuff that I picked at a Facebook Marketplace listing. Went out to a guy's house. He had a home shop overflowing with basically it looked like my kind of situation where I've got all my machines are buried with all the stuff that I just keep hauling in because I can't stop buying. Well, he's now doing what I'm doing, which is he's reselling. So he put a listing up with a bunch of stuff. I saw some stuff he had prices on that were, not too bad. And I figured if I went out there and bundled, I'd get a better deal, which is what I ended up doing. So I ended up dropping $400 at this sale, and I know that I was up to $360, and I was looking for something that was going to be $40 to round it out and make it the even $400. And ended up going back and getting this set of transfer punches, probably an import set, for the extra $40 because I knew I was going to keep this for myself because I don't have a transfer punch set this size. I have plenty of the more common ones that a lot of guys have. I may never need them, I don't know, but it's just kind of nice to have. So yeah. And that's what he had for an asking price on these, was $40. So I basically paid him full ask. This is the only item I think I paid him his full ask on. Tips are all in good shape. So nice usable set for my shop. So that means I got $360 in the rest of what's here. And I think I tried to get these clamps for a real song and ended up paying a little bit more. But I still got a good deal on them because these are sterrets. So this is a large sterret, and so there's one pair, and then there's a couple of oddball ones. These are the right size to be a pair, but they are a mismatch age-wise. And I think actually this is somewhat of a pair also, but a mismatch. This has got that fancy acid staining on it. And this one actually is a no, this one does, these are all sterret. I think I left a couple of no names there because he wanted more money than I wanted to pay. I want to say maybe like $30 for that. So what's that? That brings it down to $330. Let's jump right into several of the items that he did have prices on. This is a nice little tap wrench that is made to go over a round piece of stock. So it's got the V groove in it. It's kind of a handy little tool. I already have one of these. He had $8 on that. I probably ended up giving $5. I think I probably gave him the full 10 on this little homemade vise. He knocked this down to 15. It's a Taft Pierce sign bar, unusual one. He had 25 on it. We went down to 15, but yeah, so this is an unusual little sign bar. I've never seen one like this. I have found them online since. So that gets us down to 300 even. This chain breaking tool, he had 15 on this. I think I gave 10. So it's $290. This looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. It's made in the USA, so it's a good quality one. $5 for this fake Indicall with, I'm not sure if it's even complete here. For some reason it's in pieces, so I think we're missing, yeah, it looks like we're missing the nut that would tighten onto here, so as is, $5. I'm going to stop counting down because I always forget the math anyways. This whole little container of screw jacks, he had 20 on this whole container. I think I ended up giving the full 20, don't even remember. At first glance, I think a lot of these look like they may be sterrets. None of the accessories though, just the random screw jacks. This is a sterret planer gauge, model 240 something, I think. 246 or 245, I forget which. With 2 extension rods and actually a little scriber in there too. Collet stop. He had 5 on that. He had 5 on something that fell off of, I don't know what. Nice, interesting little screw jack. Had one of these before. Yeah, this is a Simplex #1 screw jack, 2 tons. I wish you had a pair of those. Morse tapered R8 adapter. A little Starrett tap wrench. Thread wire set that is in, the case is in really rough shape, but all the threads are there and he only had $5 on it. 5C collet block set. He had 40 on this. I ended up having a haggle with him to get this. I want to try and get it for 25. I think I ended up paying about 30. That's an import. Nothing fancy about it. All right, and this is the rest of what I got out of that pick that day. This Machinery's Handbook 22nd edition was there. It's actually in pretty good shape. Got a nice little precision grinding vise. Appears to be of the homemade persuasion. Decent size. And then this kind of neat little sign block. Not a sign bar. All these holes are threaded, so it's kind of like a little pallet, but it also is a sign plate. It's got a little fence on one side. Definitely appears to have been a shop-made item, but nice. More Cant twist clamps. Got 3, 4 this size. There's one a little bit bigger, and these are all genuine Cant twist, I believe. These aren't, none of these are the aftermarket knockoffs. So I got a whole load there. I think I ended up putting all the Cant twist clamps together for like $50 or something like that. A couple of magnetic transfer blocks. These are unmarked. Interesting, they're stamped on the end 45, and they're actually stamped with the degree of angle that these V-grooves are in. So this one has a 30 degree and a 20 degree, and this one has a 25 and a 45 degree angle built into it. So I don't have a set like that, so that's interesting. No maker's name or anything on them. A fly cutter, decent quality. Looks like a homemade vice stop. 2 of them actually. A lone V-block. It's funny, everything about this thing says Starrett, but it's not marked. And it's got the correct clamp with it. And then he had 2 of these V-blocks without the clamps, which I have a pair just like this now with clamps. I think they're the same size, but I noticed that the brand on these was, I think, better than on mine. Mine were just imports. I think these are just imports too. Oh no, these are Dual. These are actually, that's what it was. These caught my eye because they're actually clearly marked Dual, so I think these are going to be better quality maybe than the pair I have. So I might just take my clamps off of mine and see if they fit these, keep the Duals for myself, and sell the other ones. The other ones that I have, they're just marked like PPB or something like that, which I found those online. A couple of random, looks like NPT pipe taps, and another little fly cutter. And I believe that's it. So nice little assortment of things. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button. Take care.